Bicho é crazy. Deixa os moleques viver, porra! Ha! Tá livre! What's up, guys? Your boy White Negatives, and we're back in this internet streets. As you already know, welcome to our first reaction here on the channel in English, guys. As you have seen by now, I have a few videos on the channel already, but they're all in Portuguese. I'm a Portuguese photographer based here in London, and I actually decided to change the channel from Portuguese to English. And today I have a new reaction. He's a Brazilian guy, Greg Ferreira. He's a YouTuber and a rapper as well. And actually, it was my best friend. He's just there out of the camera. He's about to laugh, but it is what it is. Say hi to the guys. Say again?
Hey guys.
Yeah. So yeah, she was actually the one that told me, like, look, I think you should watch this guy, his vlogs and that. At first I was like, I don't know, man. But then I started watching and I actually like the guy. I actually like his vlogs and the vibes, you know what I mean? So, and then I started listening to his music and I was like, you know what, this is not bad. I can listen to this like on the gym and just to have a vibe. So he just released a new song. And just for your information, guys, the way I react to videos, the music videos, I react in terms of like cinematography and the music as well. And just to let you know that this one, I have listened a little bit, like, because Greg, he posted like on his vlogs, he was doing like the promotion for this song and the dropping like and the video. I know a little bit of the song just from what he posted on his videos. So if you see me singing, that's why. But yeah, let's go. Greg Ferreira, o corre virou. What's the translation again for that?
The hustle has changed.
The hustle has changed, or the hustle flipped. Yeah, like corre, that's like a proper Brazilian slang in that. So yeah, Greg Ferreira, o corre virou. Let's go. Me like. Hey.
Passei de nave rebaixada, deixou elas paralisadas, os bicos sem entender nada, que o corre do menor vírus, Fizu falava que ia ser nada, só que ele acreditava, hoje as carretas importadas,
O moleque conquistou
eu passei
de nave rebaixada.
deixou elas paralisadas,
Bullet!
bicos sem entender nada, que o corre do menor vírus, Fizu falava que ia ser nada, só que ele acreditava, hoje as carretas importadas.
O moleque conquistou.
É que eu me lembro das antigos, mano, passando voado, reduzindo as marchas, rabiscando asfalto. Eu tava de a pé, só imaginando, será que um dia eu vou comprar nave do ano? Eu sei que cês tudo tava desacreditando, só minha coroa que tava lá me escutando, falando que um dia a minha hora ia chegar. E o mais engraçado é que nós hoje tá de lambo, fez 10 roncando, veio da Itália, atraiu aquela que não olhava na minha cara. Liga pras amigos, hoje tem festa privada, se gravar a story, vê se não me marca. E nós nunca para como é.
Do you know what, guys? What I like about this video right now? I mean, first of all, in terms of like music, I like the fact that in terms of like the instrumental, I can like recognize the link with funk from Brazil. Greg, he's a Brazilian, and I can actually see he's bringing that into this song. Because normally, like the songs that I've listened from Greg is more like the trappy vibe, and this one you have the cha 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 cha, and that's like the funk from Brazil. That's like the bass. Almost every flipping funk song from Brazil has that on the background. That's like a bass for them, and I can see that here a little bit flipped. It is not exactly the same, but I can see that here, and I like that. Another thing that I like about this video, and now going into the video, I like the fact that you can see, I like when artists, when musicians, like when they link the lyrics with the visuals. So basically what he's saying, what he's singing here on this song, he's saying that when he was a young boy, he dreamed about having like these supercars, having all of these cars. And in Brazil, they call it like nav. That's like a slang for it. And he dreamed about that. His dad was saying, don't think about those things, like don't even think about it. Just focus on studying and just focus on school, basically. And his mom was actually the one giving him like the back, like the support. You know what I mean? Nah, son, if you really want it, just go for it, just work for it, and you can get it. So that's the scene that we had there, like the little kid with the dad and the mom. And this kid represents Greg when he was younger. So basically that's the storyline of the video. It's basically him dreaming about having these things, like having supercars, having like he was saying like the girl that back then didn't even like talk with him, but now he has a supercar and she's on him. Do you know what I mean? And she's actually calling the friends as well, bro. So you can see how life sometimes like flips, and now it goes like o cor virou, the hustle flip, like how life actually flips on you. And at first you were here, but then if you work for it and if you have people that believe in you and give you that support, you might end up here. That's on you and that's on God. So if you put the work in and if you have the right people by your side, you might be a successful person one day. But yeah, that's basically the storyline. So I really, really like when an artist does that, matching the visuals with the lyrics. Because sometimes it happens like you have a person singing something and the visuals, they don't match. It's kind of like off. So yeah, I like that. In terms of lighting here, we can see that it's like a blue light or like a blue cast with green. You can notice a little bit of green here. And what I noticed is that they might be using like a RGB light. So actually, one of my previous reactions, one of the ones in Portuguese, I talked a little bit about this. But since it's the first one in English, let's talk about it again. So basically, the light that I have here is a daylight. And why it's called daylight? It's called daylight because the temperature of this light is around 5,600 kelvins. And that's that value, that number, reminiscing of the temperature of the sun, the light during the day. But this one here, I think is a RGB. So RGB stands for red, green, and blue. And normally what happens on an LED light that has the RGB, the thing is on a daylight, normally you only have one white LED or multiple white LEDs. And what happens is, if you have one light, let's say aperture 120D, that's basically 120 watts. That's like the output, that's like the power of that light. But what happens with the RGB light is, now you have multiple LEDs with multiple colors. Like you have red, you have green, you have blue, and sometimes you have even like a fourth one, like that's a white one. And the same light, like let's say we have a 120 as well, but in this case it's a RGB, the output of that light is not going to be 120 watts. It's going to be less than that, because now you need to share that power with all of those LED lights. So that's what happens, and normally you need to have that in consideration. But yeah, I believe that's like a RGB light, or if not a RGB light, it might be a daylight, and then you can just put a filter, a blue filter in front of it, and you can get the same result. So that's something that I can see until here. But yeah, let's go.
Na área, essas naves deles só pode ser alugada. É que minha garagem tá tipo a concessionária. Invejoso ficou puto e fechou a cara quando eu passei de nave rebaixada. Deixou elas paralisadas. Os picos sem entender nada. E o corre do menor virou os pessoas. Falava que ia ser nada. Só que ele acreditava. Hoje as carretas importadas. O moleque conquistou. Eu passei de nave rebaixada. deixo elas paralisadas. Os bicos sem entender nada. E o corre do menor vírus. Fizu falava que ia ser nada. Só que ele acreditava. Hoje as carretas importadas.
O moleque conquistou. Ei. Do you know what? I like this little bit at the end. I'm a production guy. I really value production. The little things on the instrumental, on the beats. I really love that. I love to emerge into that and kind of like notice the elements, like the individual elements, but then those individual elements, they contribute into something. Do you know what I mean? Something bigger. So at the end, I actually would like the song to have a little bit more of this part here at the end. Right here, just like you listen to that piano, bro. That's like, it's so calm. It's just a touch, but it changed the whole vibe that you had until now. It goes into a mellow state, and that's the outro. Do you know what I mean? So the intro is like to cha 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 cha, but then you mix that with a little piano on the back, and it gives you a completely different like vibe. So I like that. And there's like one thing that I want to talk about as well. It's just like, for example, here on the visuals, let's go back. When you see him, that's what I was talking about. So basically, this little kid represents him when he was younger, and now he's there. That's like in today's day. What else? You can see like the way the light shines and or kind of like falls into them, or like into the objects, like into the cars and everything. I believe they use like, I don't know, man, or either they use like haze to give like a vibe, or they used one thing that is called like a Black Pro Mist filter. And basically what that filter does, it kind of like blooms like the lights. So basically, I have this light right here. I don't have a Black Pro Mist filter on this lens, but I want to buy one. And one day, when I buy that filter, I might do a video just showing the difference. But this light, if I have a Black Pro Mist filter, it would be like kind of like bloomed away. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like, it gives that cinematic type of feel. Do you know, like, okay, a good way to see it is like, imagine like you're like on the street at night and you see like the street lights, right? But then it's raining and it's foggy at the same time. Can you visualize that? Do you know like how the light looks on that scenario? Is like basically what a Black Pro Mist filter does. Like it kind of like blooms the highlights. It makes them kind of like fall off like on a creamy way. Do you know what I mean? But that's the video, guys. That's the video for you guys. I like the song. I like the video. It's a simple video. What I really take from this video is like his the way he linked the lyrics with the visuals and kind of like telling a story. It's a simple story, but still is there. Do you know what I mean? It's showing something. He's telling us something. He's telling Bottom where he came from and where he's right now, and possibly where he's going to. So yeah, man, that's a new video here. That's a new reaction, guys. You already know. Put on the comments down below your suggestions, feedback, good or bad. What we want here is feedback. What we want here is to grow the channel together, and let's get it, man. Let's get it. You can talk with me on the comments. You can talk with me on Instagram at White Negatives, guys. Just send me a DM and say hi. And yeah, that's another reaction. It's your boy White Negatives. Be blessed. We out.